Sorry about that. Oh, loud noise. How do I start following this page? I don't want to follow it. Spam. Big group. What's up, guys? Happy Saturday, Friday. Happy Friday. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can get this to look a little prettier. Maybe not that. All right, let's see what this looks like. Ooh, yeah, it's nasty. Don't know, Facebook. What do y'all think? A little much. Here. Off. On. I don't know. We're going to leave it on. Hopefully it's not too bad. All right, guys. So, I didn't really give everybody a lot of time here. Hey, interesting times. Hey, Max. Hey, Dan. Hey, Misty. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Terry. Let's see. Hey, Tammy. Mark. How are you, bud? Hey, Aaron. Hey, Scott. Yeah, it has been a while, actually. It's been a good while. Mark, I was just talking about you. We were doing some coin trading here recently, and I showed your bells to some guys that were really big in the coin game, and they were really interested, really intrigued. So I had a spare business card. I hope they get a hold of you. I mean, I know you're a busy man. Maybe it's something you don't want to take on, but I figure with the holidays coming up, maybe you can do some extra cash or something. But every once in a while, I'll pull your, for anybody that doesn't know, A Hahn, which is Mark and Amanda Hahn, great friends of me and Bray and the channel. We've met up with them before in Arkansas, and they make custom bells out of quarters. They have a meaning. Bikers use these bells for like good luck charms. Well, what Mark can do is he can make it custom with your birth date, your state, so many different cool things. He's so talented with it. And more than anything, Mark has graciously donated to our auctions that we've done so many times, his time and his money, so people could have items to get bid on to help others. So Mark and Amanda are great people. They've always looked out for me and Bray. So it's good to see you, Mark. It really is, buddy. We got some stuff that we need to get through tonight, some confessions. And one of the biggest confessions that I need to get through is not everybody from the auction that was 3 years ago, which that's a huge exaggeration, but for the people that had won on PayPal and stuff, it probably does feel about that long, have had the opportunity to pick and receive their prizes. I apologize, guys. I keep telling you all I have a lot going on. I got a lot going on. I'm going to try to kind of fill you in a little bit more tonight. I feel like it's deserving of that. And the reason why the uploads are all over the place and things like that. No, I'm not getting burnt out. That is absolutely not it. But we'll talk about that as we go on. There are some things coming up that I want to do to help me and help the channel. And I had some ideas of some things to do. But we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. But 7 quarters. I was not lying. You only get 7 quarters. 7 quarters, and this is what we get. This is what we have here. There's a 50. These buy-in chips actually are worth money today. Well, not actually money. They're buy-in chips. So basically, if I get 100 placard off, that's $100 buy-in chip. So next time I play, that's $100 I can use towards that play. Then there's just a little bit of cash, not a whole bunch, but there's 2 ounces of gold and a half ounce with those two combined and some more cash. All of that for 500 to play, 7 quarters. All I get. Let's do this. Real quick, another thing, guys, please, 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 if you can help me too. Thank everybody that donates through the stars and through the super chats. But I ask you, I beg you, please don't do it through Facebook. Please don't donate on Facebook. Please don't donate on super chats. I do not receive that money. Somebody that has plenty of money is getting that money. It's a long story, but I would much rather you just save your money and your time and all that. I mean, if you really wanted to do something, like I said, there's the PayPal listed, but let's just forget about that. I try to catch people on time, but then I know new people tune in and they don't know and they're trying to help, but literally you're giving it to somebody else. It doesn't go to me nor the channel, unfortunately. All right, guys, thank you so much. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Busy, busy, busy weekend. John! There's no need to fear. Wardover is here. Hey, John. Hey, Rob. How are you, buddy? Hey, Wendy. All right, guys. Where's my cup of 7? Here. Oh, that was bad. Didn't mean to kick that like that. That was not a good move. All right, let's see if I got it. I need to go up a little bit farther. If you get a little confused, guys, I am streaming both on Facebook and YouTube. So if I'm talking to someone that you don't see on there, it's because they are probably on the other platform. 7 quarters. Let's just do it like this. I don't know of any other way to do this. 3 at a time. That'll get us 2 chances. And then 1 separate. Oh, no. Can this be over before it starts? Last quarter, guys. Last quarter. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Rough McGruff. All right, we are going to sit here for a moment and see if a quarter falls. If not, it's going to cost me 250 doll hairs to get 5 quarters. Every time past this point, it's 250 for 5 quarters. Now, keep in mind, there's not a whole lot. I mean, there is, but there isn't. So, I'm hoping not to do it at all. Man, I am sweating now. Somebody turn the AC on. Goodness gracious. That's why they call it gambling and not winning. Hey, guys. Josh, we are at Comic-Con right now waiting on William Shatner to sign some stuff for us. Okay, now I got to ask a question. Please forgive me for my ignorance here, but didn't William Shatner pass away? Didn't he just pass away? I'm laughing. It's not funny, but didn't William Shatner just pass away? Or am I delusional? I know he just went up to space, But for some reason, I thought William Shatner just passed away. And if he did, Mark, that's crazy. That autograph is going to be worth more than you can even imagine. You also need to get a picture. He didn't. He's still alive. Okay. I, for some reason, thought William Shatner passed away. Well, that's super cool. I'd love to meet William Shatner. Which Comic Con are you at, Mark? Up in Arkansas, Little Rock. What's that song? Working at a Walmart in Arkansas. We're all here in a town they call Little Rock. Solid as a strong, baby. Wait and see. Oh, yeah, true. Shatner is alive and well. Well, good for him. He's up in his 90s, isn't he? All right, to 5 quarters, guys. So we are now officially at 750 doll hairs. This will be the last investment of quarters that I will do. This may be one of the fastest live streams we've ever done. And I promise you, I watched him play this to where quarters were coming off relatively easy. I don't know what happened here. Come on, baby. Come on. You got to be kidding me. Last quarter. This just goes right in line. I was going to say this goes right in line to how things have been happening for me here lately. Oh, man, guys, it's been an interesting couple months. And I say that, I say that with every bit of biting my tongue as I possibly can. It's been interesting. Let's see, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There was 8 on that win, so that was good. Come on, baby, come on. There we go. Now we're in it. Now we're in it. All right, let's count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 quarters. You know, I've been having a lot of fun playing the Flying Jace coin pusher. A lot because Bray can play with me. Most people, for some reason, used to love it. That's what made my channel my channel. Now people hate it. But one of the things that I dislike about the Flying Jace coin pusher is there's a $5 bill that was sitting right on the edge, right there. I looked on the other side, and I am not lying. There had to be about $15 in quarters that had fell that just, you know, like I say, if you walk away from that thing long enough, quarters will fall. I grab it. I'm like, this is going to be a good video. So I get my camera out. It's just me. The problem is when I'm holding my camera with my left hand, I can only do 1 quarter at a time. And then, like, I got to kind of use my elbow to hit the skill stop. It's a pain in the butt. I cannot. They've made it clear. I cannot bring a tripod up there. Made it clear. It's a obstruction in their way right at the door. So I played by myself. This thing was going great. Anyways, went through those quarters. Went through about another $30 worth of quarters to win a $5 bill, and that's it. A $5 bill. No, I'm not crazy. I was just trying to get a video of me winning something. and it didn't happen. And then I remembered, again, the reason why Flying J's is not always the place to record videos at. Still fun for me and Bray to go up there and there we go, and record and play together and win some stuff and all that. I would love for, since this place is a little bit different, I'd love to meet one of y'all up there at Flying J's one time and have us play together. We did not even do a viewer meetup this year. We usually do one here, but didn't even do it. I didn't even count it. It was a good bit of quarters. There we go. Sunny day, pushing the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. How to get to Sesame Street. Oh! Come on, baby. We have $750 invested, so I really need to make this work. Come on, baby. All right. For once, I get to grab the cup. Second wave, nada. Move this out of the way in case there's any wind. Oh, yeah. No winnings yet, but we did get a bunch of quarters. We're in like Flynn. Come on, baby. Oh, there is $100 of store credit. Now that is the fakest of fake right there. That's a Chinese bill. They get their fake bills. Well, these are probably the original fake bills. They probably have not changed, as you can tell by the looks. But they get them from everywhere, but you don't often see the ones that have Asian writing on it. Come on, baby. Get that 50. And that 100. And the gold. And the cash. And the silver. There's the 50. I got an interesting story to tell you about last weekend's yard sale. What story am I going to start off with? Story number 1. Now, keep in mind, if you're a believer, this is borderline, what is it, blasphemy? I don't know. I'll tell you the story and you tell me what it's borderline. But one of the things that works good for me having yard sales is I like to talk to people. Now, sometimes I'm tired. I just got up. I'm not the most talkative, but I still enjoy talking to people. And, there's all kind of interesting things. Family brings over to sell. And then, I have my coins and collectible stuff. And I'm talking to this guy, and just in mid conversation, he said, "Are you a believer?" Now, I can dissect that comment. And saying, "Are you a believer?" could mean a million things. Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe the world is round? Blah, blah, blah. But to get past all that stuff, I knew what he was talking about. And I said, yes, I am a believer. I'm not a good Christian by any means, but I am a believer. And he's talking to me, and he's telling me some pretty interesting stories. One of the most interesting stories he said was talking about silver. And he was telling me, and maybe some of you all may have more knowledge on this, but he said silver should be right around $60 an ounce right now. But like diamonds, how they hold diamonds back to keep the market up high, they purposely keep the cost of silver low, even though all the uses and how important it is. And to keep on to silver, because there will be a time of day that will in fact change. I found that interesting. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. It makes sense to me, but I thought that was interesting. But that's not the most interesting part. So I speak to the guy. He buys something. He's leaving, and he said something to me, and I couldn't really hear what he said. So I responded with, "Have a great day, sir. God bless." Which I'm not a person that normally says that. To which his response to me is, no, I'm saying that wrong. I said, "Have a good day." And he said, "You have a good day too." That's what it was. And then I said, "God bless." His response to me was, "I will." So he's walking away, and I'm standing there stunned. And I said, "Wait a minute. Let me dissect what I just told him." I said, "God bless." And his response to me was, "I will." So I walked over to Glenda, and I said, "Glenda, I think I just met God." That's the where I think that with the blasphemy or whatever's coming in, I shouldn't be saying that, but it's just how the story unfolded for me. And when I said "God bless" and he said "I will," it threw me through the loop. It threw me through the loop for about a couple hours. I was like, did that guy mistake what I heard and thought I said, "Have a good day"? I'm still having problems talking with this thing in my mouth, blah, blah, blah. Or does he really think he's God? I don't know. We've done a lot of good things here, and I've been talking about that story. But interesting story from last week. Did he look like Morgan Freeman? No. No, he didn't. Oh, Okay, let me add to the story. He also was telling me about something about the way our body's made. And he said, the 14 bones we have in our hands. And I was like, 14 bones? I got a little more than 14 bones. Well, then later on, I told Glenda, I said, if that was in fact God, something went wrong somewhere because he apparently wanted us to have 14 bones in our hands. and something just kept on happening, multiplying or something. Or he forgot. I need to stop making that part into a joke because I know it's not. But it entertained me for the rest of the day. There's a few things that he said that I was thinking about and I just thought was halfway silly. And we literally, okay, now what am I missing here? There is a ½ ounce of gold right there. There is an ounce of gold. Where is the other ounce of gold? Did I win it already? How did I miss it? I am totally confused. There's the silver, baby. Oh! No, it's out over on the left. That's awesome. Gold fill. Thank you, Mike. The Bible says you can entertain angels unaware. Yeah, hey, when I say this, I am not the best Christian. I'm not. I think about that a lot with Bray, and I'll tell you a story that's probably a little bit too much information, but Bray and I were walking around Cassiusville, and there was a small Bible they were handing out. And my grandmother, Bray's Nana, that's what they call her, gave Bray a Bible as she does all the kids when he was born. And somewhere along the line, my dog Maxie, when she was a puppy, ripped up the front part of the Bible. Which I ain't gonna lie, kind of freaked me out about the dog for a while. But Bray still has it. Bray asked me, can I get one of those Bibles? I want to put a Bible by my head in bed when I'm sleeping. And it crushed me when he said it. Made me proud, but it crushed me because I have so many mixed emotions and not really understanding certain things and trying to understand and trying to get it figured out. And I think most of us, for the most part, do. And we got caught up in my own life and my own woes and problems. And to not even think about anything like that with Bray or, I can remember when I was a kid, my mom and dad would come in to my room and pray with me good night. And, I just don't really do that with Bray. And I feel awful. I don't go to church. And I know Bray enjoys going to church. I don't know. I've made mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes. Woo! There's gold. I picked up the Bible, checked the index, my name wasn't in it, and I put it back. I think you're in there, John. My name is Joshua Matthew. I'm in there twice. I'm gonna leave this subject alone because this is like me talking about politics. It's going to be a bad subject for me to bring up, but I have let family members in my family that are very, 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 very religious. Really? Oh, that was good. Kind of turn me away with their actions, and it's not fair to judge something big on just the actions of a few, but I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. That whole part in the Bible, which come to find out, apparently it didn't even really happen the way that they said it happened, but still the moral behind it, where he picks up the stone and says, let it be without sin, cast the first stone, which again, they've shown, I guess that really didn't happen that way. That was just more of an example of what. Anyways, regardless, I love those things like that, Judge D not what D wants to be judged. I'm saying that wrong. Judge D not unless D wants to be judged. Am I saying that right or wrong? I'm definitely butchering that. But anyways, things like that I really like, whether you're a Christian or not. Things like that are just good morals to live by. Truly. And that's the kind of person I am. I just always have been. I have never met an enemy from the start. Or if that makes sense. Or I've never met a blind enemy. The people that I disagree with had to have something personally done to me for me to get that feeling. And it was never a prejudged thing on their beliefs or whatever. I'm just not that person. But, all right, enough of that. Way too much talking about it. Yeah, I know, John, right? I said the same thing. I think you're in there. Parables. Yeah, exactly. And you can't people are sinners, and you can't use that to judge a. I just more than anything, whether you're Christian, you're Jewish, you're Muslim, you're Buddhist, you know, there's something about raising up with a belief in something and having a consequence, showing that there's consequences in your actions, that I think is very important. And luckily, Bray's just a good kid all around. But I just, when he said that, it broke my heart. You know, you're supposed to. Bray's my one and only. You know, and he's my one and only shot to get it right or do it wrong. We've done pretty well, guys. I'm not going to lie. Even with the 750 buy-in, we've done pretty good. I really wish the conversation I didn't turn it in the direction that I did. But we've done pretty good and everything else. We got this ounce of gold we got to get. On my last quarter. John, sir, I agree with you 100%. I do, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, that's so cool. How many machines do you have in your house? I don't have any inside my house. I have a machine in my garage. Although that is not the what you're getting to. I'll let you know. I had nothing. I'm not playing on my machine. I'm not playing in my house. There's a video. It's easier to find on my TikTok page. But if you go to Joshua Bartley, I think 30, there's a video. I don't have many videos up. There's a video it's called Busted. Now, yes, I have the video up on YouTube and Facebook, but it's so far down there it'd be hard to find. The video is called Busted. And basically, I take my cell phone and go from machine to through the room, through the hallway, and outside to show you where I'm at. If you don't care to take the time to go look at that and would rather feel like I'm playing this at my house, then hey, that's on you. But yes, I do have a machine. It was one of the machines that they had. We call it the OG. It was the original coin pusher that they started off with, and I bought it with intentions of recording my own videos that didn't cost me money and being able to put out a lot more content. And the first video, I went to the bank, spent like $250 in quarters to fill it up, had to go buy poker chips and everything else, which luckily I was able to get some old chips that they had. And the first video that I did, I made a mistake in how I worded it. It was supposed to be making fun of other channels, and it was my most disliked video. Nobody wants to know that I'm playing at my house. So my son played it a few times after that. I stopped in one time and was trying to build a coin tower, see if I could figure out a good way to do it. And then I took the quarters out and cashed them in. And now it sits there and collects dust, and I kind of use it like a staging area. I keep tools and stuff in this area and on top. So, but yes, I have 3 German Shepherds at my house, and unfortunately, if I tried to put that coin pusher in the house, all you would be seeing and hearing the entire time is, or you'd be seeing a head come past and the tail, then something jump up on me, and somebody want to treat and bark at me. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta hurry and try to win the gold because I gotta record a video for tomorrow. They're getting lower and lower on quarters. That's all the quarters there. Man, I was supposed to go to Food Line and I forgot. The third night in a row, I keep forgetting. Man, why do I keep remembering right when they close? Dang, on it. Shoot, they close at 11. And it seems like I remember that I needed to go get some groceries at 11 o'clock. Dang on it, man. The bummer. Come on, baby, come on. Why is this not coming off? Oh, great. Come on, big second wave. That's the link to the coin pusher I have. John, I gotta go check this out real quick. Oh, heck yeah. Those things are awesome. I used to, John, I used to give those ones away as gifts on the channel, and Mark won one. Yeah, those things are cool. I love them. I tell you, that tabletop coin pusher that I did the review for is awesome. I unfortunately had to sell it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, that was it. That was the last quarter. Oh, this might work out in good time, but not good time. Check your PayPal, Josh. Okay, I definitely will, guys. Thank you so much. I really don't want you all to have to do that at all, though. Seriously. But thank you. All right, let's go ahead and start counting, guys, and see if something else comes off. That's a bummer. That really is a bummer. $750 out of pocket, and this is what we got back. So let's that. All right, so we'll count the cash first. 60. That's a 50 and a 10. 60, 80, 100, $140. 140. Hey, all right. And $100 buy-in chip. So we're going to count that just as cash right now. That's 240. Plus, we got an ounce of silver. And this is a half ounce of gold. Minus the 750, 510. What was a half ounce of gold at? An ounce is right around 2,000. So we'll just say 1,000. Something like that. So in other words, that would put us up around $500 if you go by it that way with the gold value. But I've been saving the gold honestly for rainy days because I've had a lot of losing videos, and that saved my butt from having to come up with a lot of money at the end of the month. No. Shoot. All right, I'm going to check my PayPal right quick. I have a feeling that's going to fall. But let me check the PayPal, guys. We do have a video coming out tomorrow. I do got to hurry up and get to it. Oh, man. Oh, guys, I really wish, you know the rules. Don't say you don't have to do that. I got to say that. Misty, donation to PayPal. Wendy with a donation to PayPal. Thank you so much. I feel awful, guys. I do 100% feel awful. Did anything fall? All right. I'm going to try to sum this up as best as I can without getting myself in trouble. I technically still own my channel. Technically. Still Joshua Bartley. However, I have another entity that runs it for me, both YouTube and Facebook. And it's been like this for over a year now in August. When I was doing things by myself, I was very blessed, beyond blessed. For having working as an EMT paramedic my whole life, and my body giving up on me, and I tried everything in my power to keep going. And my brain was there, my heart was there, but my body wasn't. And they pretty much just had to just tell me, look, Josh, you've been here for a long time. We don't want to make any decisions for you, but obviously you being on the road doesn't work anymore. And we don't have a lot of positions for you. Like we could hire you to work in the office, but we can't afford your pay grade to work in the office. Like we can't afford you to pay what you're making now to be an office boy. I didn't know what to do. EMS is the majority of everything that I've done my whole life. I at one point thought about bridging over and getting my RN, and going to work in a doctor's office, like a family doctor or something like that. But I'll be honest with you, I have a lot of friends that are doctors, and they all are scared of me too because of my back. What if I had to help pick a patient and move it on the table? What if, God forbid, somebody goes in cardiac arrest and I have to rush? So everybody, I've worked a lifetime and made a lot of friends and family members in the EMS world, and they all knew the struggles that I've been through. I was blessed to have social media. I'm blessed. And up until I made the decision to have someone else run my channel, things were going great. Things haven't been going great for me for a long time. And I'm just going to leave it at that. The channel's doing good. There's just a disconnect between what the channel makes and me receiving any money, or the correct amount of money, or it's been awful. It's been awful. And it scares me because the last thing I want to do at 40, almost 2 years old, is now think about doing a completely whole nother different career move. The social media thing was supposed to keep me going until I got to my retirement, until I could make my retirement off 50. Would I work for EMS and then do something, side money? But so there's really no many other ways to explain it outside of it's been a very difficult situation. And every month that goes by, it's getting harder and harder, and the anxiety goes up more and more. And I try to figure out and hope things will change, and I hope people will do the right thing, and I get slapped in the face every time. And I've learned some lessons that I will carry with me the hard way for the rest of my life. So I'll leave it at that, guys. But essentially, I'm obligated to put a certain amount of videos out. I got to put out 3 live streams and 3 regular videos on YouTube. I have to. Um, this cost me money to come up here to do this. When you barely have money, you all know the circumstance. They work with me here, with pay and everything, but I still have to tip Isaiah, pay him to come up here after work to do this, to sit with me, and I can only afford so much. So I know a lot of people say, well, Josh, there's other things you can do with Bray and stuff like that. And trust me, I appreciate it. And I know majority of the people that have been a part of this channel forever would be love to see it and help me out. But one, I would be breaking my contract. And two, most of the people that are joining wouldn't like it. So I don't know what to do. And that's pretty much it. I don't know what to do. I've tried so many different things and nothing's working. So that's it, guys. So just, if you're religious, pray for me. All I ask is for a fair resolution. That's all. Don't want anything outside of just being fair. And get this stuff figured out and get things back to the way they used to be. And yeah. All right, guys. I have a video coming out tomorrow. I got 2 videos coming out over the weekend. Actually, technically, it's supposed to be 3 because I haven't put a regular video out. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But that's the reason why I've also been trying to stretch out the YouTube videos to do like a part 1, part 2, financially, to make it work. But have a good night, guys. Sorry, I'm not allowed to talk about it. So that's the first problem. The second problem is every time I talk about it, I feel like I'm just out there begging for something, and I'm not. I'm not that person. Never been that person. I don't want handouts. Never. I like being the person to help people, but when I bust my butt and do something, I do expect to be paid for my service. That's all I ask. Just a fair thing. Have a good night, guys. God bless. Thanks for always being there for me, and I will see you all very soon. John, that's actually a really good idea. Pediatrician's office. I would. The only thing that I'm worried about, honestly, with bridging over to an RN. Now, some places they take paramedic um, in the same role, but is to get through clinicals again. I don't know if I can make through clinicals with the way my back is right now. And that's another thing that kind of has me worried. I don't even know if they believe me. The school here, the college knows me very well. I've helped. I went through it myself and went back and taken other classes, and I've helped them with classes, and I was at the end of a refresher when I started really having problems with my back, and they had to work with me. So I don't know. I guess I'll just pray out. At one point, I thought about getting my real estate license. My dad was a realtor on the side too. So I don't know. It just sucks. It sucks because I work so hard to build what I have, and it's doing good. It is doing good. I mean, it could be better because of the effort that I'm putting in right now, but it just sucks. All right, guys. Sorry, I don't mean to vent. And that'll be the last time I say anything. But I had to say something. I've been getting a lot of emails from people not understanding what's going on. And I think a lot of people just assume that I'm burnt out. And that's not the case. All right, guys. Good night, guys. Thank you so much.